Hello men, if you found this video then probably you've attended one of our events at Maniphesto, the European Men's Gathering, or one of our men's group leadership training or something like that. This is going to be a message for you if you want to be stepping up at this time, if you want to be going into the next level of men's work as we're seeing it here at Maniphesto. We started Maniphesto 4 or 5 years ago, and what we've really been seeing in the past couple of years is that there's an increase in momentum, and men's work is really moving into the mainstream, and there's becoming a growing awareness of the challenges that men are facing out in society, and also that there's this thing called men's work that is trying to address those challenges and really providing a lot of value for an increasing number of men's lives. So while we've been doing this work at Maniphesto, one of the things that we've really seen is that as a group of facilitators and teachers, we formed a stronger and more meaningful band of brothers amongst ourselves. And I'm really happy that today many of the men who are involved in this work are people who I can consider to be my close friends. And we've really realized that we can achieve far more that when we're doing this together than when we're doing everything by ourselves. There's a foundation of trust and collaboration which creates a strong foundation for this work. And so that's why we've been really excited about the spring gathering. It's been the next step for us in creating even more momentum. As a team, it's really a way for us to be able to gather together and really go deep together to be able to go into the next European Men's Gathering with an even clearer vision and unified approach to how we're going to be helping the men that are coming to the event and really addressing also the biggest challenges that are in society at the moment. So with this global pandemic, then what we've seen is that that's even more relevant than ever, and there's really a need for us to step up our game. So yeah, Corona, pandemic, COVID-19, it's really been something that's forced me to admit that I've been selling myself short, and I haven't been continuing to do the work of innovating, expanding, and improving what it is that I'm doing. So maybe to a certain extent, I've been using my idealism as a bit of an excuse for laziness and to just continue doing things in the same way that I've always been doing them. So as men and leaders, people are looking to us for guidance. I really think we're standing at a crossroads right now. And either we can step up our game and take the next step together, or we can risk fading into insignificance. And so this is really about two things. It's about stepping out of our lone wolf, do it myself, build my own empire kind of idea of scarcity and isolation, and it's about becoming a part of the supportive brotherhood. And then it's also about using the power of online platforms and understanding digital CRM systems and online marketing tools and being able to embrace all of these things at the same time. I think that men's work of the future is going to be very much online work and offline work. And these are going to be two elements that fit together very synergistically. We're just starting off to really bring them together in a better way. But what's really needed right now is for us to up our game in the online space. And it's about improving our online presence and also being able to use online marketing to make people aware that we even exist, actually. And I think that what I've realized for sure is that those of us who have a substandard online presence are basically going to be, up to now we've been struggling to make ends meet, but in the future, after this, in the post-pandemic society, it's a big move happening online at the moment, we're basically going to have total failure if we're playing a substandard game in that area. So we owe it to ourselves for sure. We owe it to those people who are dependent on us, and we also owe it to our customers and all the men out there who need this work to be able to do something better. And that's why I'd like you to come and join us at the Maniphesto Spring Gathering happening on the 7th to 8th of May. So yeah, when I initially had to make the change from a physical gathering to an online gathering, it was with quite a heavy heart that I did it, I have to admit. I really thought, oh no, we have to start all over again. This is going to be really tough. But now I've realized that actually it's been a really, really big gift for me. And there's just opened up this whole new world of possibilities for what we can do with the online space. And actually, since I've done it, I've been noticing that I've been waking up earlier in the morning, more energy, more enthusiastic, and more just excited about all these people that I'm talking with and coordinating with, sitting here out in football where I am at the moment. And it really feels like out in this online territory, we're standing on the edge of something which is extremely exciting. There's a lot of pitfalls, but the potential also for really making changes is very, very big. So yeah, before the pandemic, we were 25 people who were signed up for the spring gathering, and I'm really happy to report that not a single person canceled there. All the people are still signed up, and we've actually had 4 more sign-ups now since we just a week ago said that we're going to be changing it to an online event. So I'm really looking forward to this. If if you also want to be trying to understand how can we be building relationships with people online, then I really hope that you can join us for our May gathering. We're right now planning a meeting with a lot of focus on interactivity and involvement. We're trying out some small rituals, but we really want to be able to create the discussions, create the opportunities for networking and connecting, and experimenting a little bit with this online platform. But we've had two great guys who've joined us on the team for planning, who have a lot of experience with running online leadership trainings in a kind of business environment, and they've been a massive addition to the team on top of all the speakers and facilitators that we've been able to. Obviously, we've changed the entire program. So there'll be evening activities as well, which will be optional to be able to join in, a little Corona cafe instead of going out and getting a drink. And I think it's going to be really fun. The gathering, it's going to be structured really around 4 themes, which is really the overarching idea is how are we growing the market for men's work? How are we being able to connect to the needs that are out there and to be able to identify our audiences and have a realistic discussion with them? We're going to be talking a lot about men's work on a digital platform, of course. We're also going to talk a lot about how we're collaborating and competing with each other in the men's work space and in Maniphesto as well as people who are doing similar work, and how we can, with our open source model, be building a collaborative model that's actually working with each other. And of course, we're also going to talk about the European Men's Gathering. The theme there is going to be fatherhood. We're really looking forward to that. How should be Maniphesto focusing in this changing space in the future? So we're going to try and develop that together. So I really hope that you're interested in joining. If you're interested, if you have questions, then feel free to reach out. There's a bit more information on this page here. Otherwise, click the button underneath here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you at the Maniphesto Spring Gathering happening on the 7th and 8th of May. Thank you.